Hello, welcome to another episode of Galactic FC. Glad to see you all. So, there is another game tomorrow. So, I thought making a video about it. Let's talk about it. Let's judge how Real Madrid gonna be after the first game and very unconvincing game against Espanyol, and then we are returning to Bernabeu. So, this itself deserves a separate video to be made, and this is the sole reason because I'm here. Let's talk about the game. Let's see how things gonna be from our perspective, from Real Sociedad perspective, because Sociedad game is always a difficult challenge, whether it's home and away. Although I'm gonna start this video with Real Sociedad because I felt even they are one of the toughest team to face in La Liga, but after the departure of Emmanuel Alguacil, I think he's in Saudi right now. So after that, it's not really a Sociedad we used to be. That's what I felt because last season they used to be a team surely somewhere there in the European qualification, whether it's sixth position, fifth position. They somehow stable themselves in this kind of position. Sometimes they finish very frequently though they finish top four. But this season, last season they finished mid-table, and based on the game I have seen, couple of games I have seen, both Real Madrid games of course, and apart from that there are other games I have seen some of the games against Atleti or Barca. They are not really the way they used to look like. They are much more open. They used to be very patient with their ball. They create chances sometimes out of nothing. They have that fear factor, I think, which is completely gone. Even San Sebastian, even in their home, San Sebastian. So I think that is one of those reasons I think Sociedad need to worry about, because this is like us, it's gonna be their second game, and the first game they lose against I think Betis, yeah, and they lost 1-0. So Real Madrid coming back from winning 1-0, they are losing, meeting in Bernabeu, losing 1-0. So going to be a difficult task because initial days of the season, and we are never really very convincing side. With the new coach, I think it will take some time. I have seen the replay of last game of us. Let's continue to Real Madrid part right now. Again, I have seen the videos of Real Madrid the full match again, and what I can figure out of it that there are visible changes. I think uh, Mourinho using the Vinicius Mbappe partnership off the ball, particularly with three at the back. Offensively, it's actually three at the back, and channeling both Vini and Mbappe inside is their plan, and tucking Jude as much as possible to the goal. That's how he thinks he can solve the problem. It's basically what happened is Carreras got a duty. Uh, which is not pretty similar to the Dumfries one, because Dumfries is allowed to go very high up the pitch, hold the width. If you remember the first half, uh, I think Dumfries received a very good long ball from Jude Bellingham, completely free from all the presses. Because one thing Spaniel did well is to contain the mid region of the ground, so made it very difficult for Valverde and both Bernardo to progress the ball the way they wanted. And I think they're gonna figure it out. They have to figure it out. By saying that, Chouameni is training with the team, but the last time I checked the team sheet, he's not in this. So I think he will. I think Mourinho in press conference already mentioned that he would like to have him at least for 7 days before throw him into the field, and I think we are good to go. It's not a big issue. I think the last goal we can see 2-1 victory. I think it's because of that mistake of Valverde. He completely miss out the man he should mark, and yeah, he have to learn from it. Overall, we made them way too much comfortable in the after scoring that goal in the midfield. They play very patiently, and we have to fix that. We have to close down the spaces so often. I'm not sure we're gonna see Diomande once again. I think this stint of Mourinho is going to be similar to the Carlos one. I think he will first Guler and same lineup, over and over again. Selected players. I think Diomande turned out to be a decent, very decent player, because people saw dual judge player based on their how they how they deliver actually, or whether it's goal or how much exit they produce, assist and something like that. But tactically, Diomande did a terrific job, because when Diomande comes in, Sociedad have to double him down, so leaps a space in the channel. Um, that is something that Mbappe and Jude can exploit, and indeed Mbappe did exploit because of the XP goal. This season I am a little bit calmer because of, thank you, the reincarnation of Joselu, as they said. So SP is going to be a big factor, because in these pathetic games like in some of these La Liga sides, when the team defends with 10 men, and there's nothing issue with that. I'm sorry for that, but it's very frustrating from a Real Madrid point of view. And Barca win, in fact 5-0. So I don't know what to expect from this season, because it's first season of Jose Mourinho. We supposed to win something this season, and the league has to be won. But I'm not sure how we're gonna stop this Barca side, because it's a tried and tested team, and I hope Julian Alvarez do not join Barca. Otherwise, they're gonna be absolutely unstoppable. Anyways, this is a video about Real Madrid. So I'm gonna go with my predictable lineup. I think Thibaut Courtois is no doubt. I believe Cucurella will start this game. I believe he does really well last game. I think he will be a player, and I think our centre back partnership is kind of shorted until Militao comes in. So it's going to be Huijsen and Konate. By the way, Konate, crazy performance last game. I think I've talked about quite a few times in last videos. He's going to be really crucial for us going into the season, and Huijsen going to be needed. I think he is someone that we need to trust, and we need to show some faith, because when he gets going, when he disciplines himself in defensive phases, I think he has the potential to become one of the best. Still, I'm stretching this out a lot, but there's so much criticism going around with both our centre backs. I think this is a very good time to prove everyone wrong. So in right back position, as long as Arda Güler is playing, I think this is shorter that Dumfries is going to play. So the big question arises that the one of the highest wages Real Madrid, player with the highest wages in Real Madrid payment structure is Trent Alexander-Arnold. So what's the point? And I have not seen one convincing performance. Let's be honest with it. The Trent deserves to start for something. He has not been himself lately, and this is from the start. He's still very shy. He still lacks something. I don't know. He just feels like he just there for the sake of staying. So I think Dumfries is going to be really good, physical, providing the width, tactically important. That's important. So apart from that, I think the last game Camavinga's cameo is important. So I think Camavinga will be there for this kind of role. So I think Valverde and Bernardo will be the one to go, and the attacking lineup will be the same with Arda, Mbappe, Jude, and Vini leading the line. So this is something we need to worry. Apart from that, I think we're gonna win. I think 2-3-0 this time. A better performance I'm expecting, because the home game in front of home fan, a lot of experience. I expect it booing? Yes, if we do not do well, because Bernabeu is a really tough place if you are not doing well. Very demanding place, and 2 seasons in a row don't do anything much. So I think this player needed to answer this season. So my prediction going into this game is 3-0. 3-0, yes. 3-0 Real Madrid. A pretty decent game, not the perfect game, but I expect Mbappe to open the scoring. I expect Mbappe to score at least 1 or more goals. Perhaps we need to be involved a little bit more this game, because it takes 1 or 2 games, but in unleash Penny, I think he need to do it. He need to do it. We have to show faith in. He's a Real Madrid player. So till then, I think I'll see you tomorrow with the post-match uh, talking and stuffs. So till then, Hala Madrid in Adavas. Take care.